Hello everyone, it's your options guy. Welcome back to another video. Alright, so in today's video we're going to talk about the 3 reasons why I think Palantir shot up 5% in the after hours for today. And we're going to go over those 3 reasons in detail, and then we're also going to cover what I think is going to happen tomorrow. I'll go over 2 scenarios where I think it's like a good scenario and a bad scenario, and then basically where we might be headed. So let's get into it. Okay, but first, again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes. I'm just showing you guys the news the way I see it and providing my thoughts and opinions on the matter. So let's get into it. Okay, so first, I think the main reason why it shot up today was because of it being talked about in CNBC today. So as you can see, CNBC today was kind of talking about it, and then they were basically saying that there's like a lot of bets on Palantir, and I feel like overall, like not just CNBC, but like a lot of news or analysts have been kind of like pushing down Palantir for a while now, and also with the whole market kind of just going down or having sell-offs here and there, it has also brought Palantir down even more because of the whole like tech sell-off and everything. However, I think there's been like some key players that have been kind of pushing it up or keeping the bull case up, and then we'll go over that in reason number 2. So reason number 2, I would say it has to be because of Cathie Wood and ARK investing. So I've been making previous videos of how much they've been investing into Palantir and how like they've been kind of consistently buying and dumping a lot of money and buying into Palantir and a bunch of shares. So I think the second reason why I shut up is because ARK today bought a huge number of shares again for Palantir. They bought around 2.6 million shares, and I think it comes out to like almost $65 million that they spent into Palantir. So another reason why this is good is because I think it was just today, Cathie Wood, she went on Benzinga, and she was kind of talking about like her thoughts of like the whole stock market and like what happens during a sell-off and all that stuff. So basically she was saying that for the stocks that she's more confident in, they're gonna be putting more money into and not selling those off as much, and other stocks that they don't feel as comfortable in, they're gonna be doing more sell-off. So other stocks could be such as like Facebook, Nvidia, like other stocks in their portfolio that are just kind of like, just selling off and trying to get more into the stocks that they feel they have the biggest growth potential and the basically like the strongest confidence in as well. So I mean, obviously, like I don't think Facebook, for example, is not going to go anywhere, even though they've sold some Facebook and bought more into Palantir. I just think they see Palantir more as like just more potential in it overall, because one, it's been under 25 for a while now due to this whole dip and everything in the sell-off. So I think under 25 they've been more aggressive in buying versus when it was higher in the 30s. I think higher in the 30s they were still buying, but they're just buying like a small amount of shares compared to what they're doing right now. So anyway, that's reason number 2. I think is because of ARK and basically how ARK has been keeping Palantir up in a way, and it's just a good thing, and I think that's why it kind of contributes to the reason why it shot up after hours. Okay, reason number 3, and I think some of you guys might hate me for this, but some of you guys might like this. I think long-term investors may hate me, but short-term option players will definitely like this reason. But it has to be because of Wall Street bets. So as you can see, Palantir is definitely up there within the Wall Street bets top discussions and tickers and stuff like that. So I feel like it kind of has like its up and downs. Like sometimes it's mentioned a lot in Wall Street bets. Sometimes it like the hype dies down a little bit. But overall, I think today is definitely, it contributes to the hype of why it's going up, and that Wall Street bets reason number 3 kind of goes in with reason number 1, where there's like a lot of big bets on Palantir. I don't think this stock is heavily shorted, such as like Rocket, or where you saw like the whole Rocket, literally it just like rocketed to the moon. But it had like a recent sell off today. I think it was down 33%. However, I think Palantir is kind of like that edge case where it's definitely a good stock. If you look at it in paper, it has like good fundamentals, good company, good leadership, good everything overall. But I think it's still somewhat played into like one of the meme stocks. Now, of course, I don't think this is like a meme stock. Um, it depends on what you identify as a meme stock, because nowadays meme stocks is it's more of like stocks that just like have hype and so on, and then they just like a bunch of new investors just jump in and then push it up with hype and everything. But I think this one there's a lot of memes for Palantir, but I don't think it should be classified as a meme stock. I think this stock is like a legit company, I would say, compared to like GameStop and the other type of meme stocks. This one actually has like a it's good technology, high technology within the AI and data fields, and I think overall it's barely up and coming. And anyway, so with those three reasons, basically with the CNBC kind of like shout out or whatever today, and the ARK purchasing and the Wall Street bets kind of hype is what's causing the push up after hours. So now let's talk about where I think or the two plays that I see for tomorrow. Okay, so for my bearish case, basically this stock already has the hype, and I didn't see it push up past 25 and hold. So tomorrow it could just well off dip in the morning like it kind of usually does nowadays. So if it's up pre-market or even after hours slash pre-market, it usually has like a huge sell-off right on open. So that is one scenario that could happen. It could just start nosediving right away. If it starts nosediving right away, I think it's just gonna go down for a while, maybe 1 or 2% or something. That's kind of like the trend that happens. And so that's definitely one possible scenario. So another scenario is, let's say it breaks 25 and holds 25. So that's really important. Not only does it have to break 25 and hold, but I mean break 25, but it has to hold 25. So I think a good number for it to hold would probably be around the 25.30. So it has to break 25.30 and hold there for a good amount of time. If it does hold, if it can hold, like if there's more buyers coming in versus sellers, then it could definitely push up a lot more. So if the hype continues tomorrow, and if tomorrow is a green day, because even if there's a lot of hype with Palantir, the market could just like kind of stop that hype or pull down that hype just because it's going down. The market overall has been going down. However, if it does push up above 25.30, and if it holds, and if tomorrow's like another green day, and you never know, there might be like extra PR news or another contract, I don't know, like if all the stars align basically, then tomorrow, yeah, I can definitely see this run up. Like I've seen it run up like $3, $3 to $5, like nothing out of nowhere. So again, if all the stars align, then I can definitely see that happening. If not, I feel like what might end up happening is if it does hold above 25.30 and it doesn't last that long, like let's say it just holds for like a good hour or so, then I feel like towards midday or towards the end of the day, it might just start dipping again. Because that's usually what happens with Palantir. It has either a strong sell-off in the morning, or it does have like a huge hype in like on open, but then towards the end of the day it just starts selling off. Very rarely, I think only like once or twice have I seen it like open strong, on open, and then kind of have like a gradual steady up, like uptrend throughout the day. That's rarely been the case. It's normally up strong, and then it just dies down towards the end of the day. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. But either way, I think those three reasons are the main reasons why it kind of shot up today. So the CNBC, the ARK investing, ARK buying like a huge amount of shares. I think they're up total invested. It's 364 around there, $365 million invested in Palantir alone. So especially with what Kathy Woods what she said today about the whole high conviction stocks and all that stuff. So if she's still buying a lot now, I think she considers this as one of her conviction stocks, so she plans to not sell this off as much as other stocks. So either way, good news if you're I think it's good news overall if you're a long-term investor or even an options player, and like, you know, throwing in all your money all in on options expiring like this week. Good for you. I think tomorrow on open, either way, I feel like it should be green. Yeah, unless if like something crazy happens and the market's tanking again. But other than that, I feel like it's gonna be a good day tomorrow for Palantir. Kind of like today. Today it actually opened strong, but then again it started dying off, like how it usually does, like after open, and it holds for a while. It surprisingly hasn't been going down that much compared to other stocks, other tech stocks that have been like just been getting killed day after day, just been tanking. But then again, Palantir did tank for like, I don't know, kind of like 2 weeks straight. So we'll see what happens. And it seems like it's still staying within that 23 to 25 range. So 25 is definitely a very important number that has to break. 25.30 is I would say even more important. But anyways, that's it for today's video. If you like this video, if you like my content, please give a like. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to give a like. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'll be doing more Palantir news and stuff. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.